is underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now three-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. So this game of ours, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week, two unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but two teams like this, and I remember in preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these two are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
Mahomes going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
7 yards there and a first down. The Niners at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, you know, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They're going to look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the 40... Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Welsh. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Here we go. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Another another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. A handoff as they run the counter play. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 8 as they've got it as we resume action.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll try and run for it. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers' decision to go for it.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
He'll check.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. Headed straight. It's Pacheco.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Rivera. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rivera. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he's going to take it in. Touch. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle was there, but couldn't bust free.
Now 3rd down and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll set up to throw.
A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds Rivera. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown. Now Mahomes. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a... Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
And that flag accepted.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They'll look to throw here on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
94 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
At the 34-yard line.
2nd and 3. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's complete in the end zone.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Oh, I like the comp.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make...
And he loses the football a second time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That's to the former Cardinal and Raven. It's Hollywood Brown.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw.
Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And their 1st down, Chiefs.
Now here's Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Throwing now is Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is...
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush...
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set, go. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down.
One final try for Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
This game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for San Francisco, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they taste defeat for the first